The amount of electricity generated in the U.S. by wind turbines can be approximated by blah, 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 blah. By the way, that equation is a real equation. College algebra, you learn how to look up data. And also if you took a stats class, look up data online and using your calculator, figure out how to get an equation that matches it. So Y represents the number of 1,000 megawatt hours, and X represents number of years since 2006. So part A, I almost used this to write, don't use that. Part A, approximate the number of megawatt hours generated in the year 2012. They gave us information about the year, so what variable did they give us a number for? X. What is X? 6, because 2012 is 6 years since 2006. So to do part A, we're going to put in 6 in for X. Okay, now without a calculator, find the answer. I'm kidding. Totally use a calculator. What did you get? 313, 519, 75? So in the year 2012, 313,519.75 thousand megawatt hours were produced. All right. B, be careful. During what year will 200 million megawatt hours be produced? What is the unit for Y? What is the unit for Y? 1,000 megawatt hours. So 200 million megawatt hours is how many 1,000 megawatt hours? So 200 million is how many thousand? So 200 million is how many thousand? 200,000. So instead of that Y, we're going to put 200,000. Oh, I forgot a couple of zeros there. That doesn't help the situation. Sorry about that. I was getting excited. So 200,000 thousand is 200 million. So how do we solve for X here? All right, so we subtracted this guy and we divided. I'm just going to write it all together. So we subtracted. And then we divided. And what'd you get? 0.0245? 25 after rounding? I'll stop there. Alright, so this was a bad example. Wah, wah, they're going to happen. My bad. The reason it's a bad example is because, remember, X represents number of years since 2006. So we are 0.025 years since 2006, which means we're probably in January of 2006 still. We didn't even make it out of January. That's okay. But if we got something exciting, I'm going to make it up. Let's suppose we got 17. Then we would add 17 to 2006, and that would say, okay, during 2023, you'd hit this number. Don't round the decimal, though. The decimal part is important because it tells you the exact moment you hit it. So if we wanted to know the exact day, hour, minute, second, we hit 200 million megawatt hours, then the decimal part would tell us that. Or in English, you would just say during 2006 and be done with it. So the during says within that year. All right. Oops.